What if the secret to true wealth isn't found in Wall Street, tech startups, or chasing big dreams, but in something so simple, most of us overlook it? Today, I want to share a story called The Fisherman's Secret. A story about success, balance, and how chasing more can actually rob you of everything. Welcome back to Wisdom That Works. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss stories that can shift the way you see life and success. Long time ago, a young businessman named Leo prepared for a business trip. His dad was a rich farmer who built a successful business raising chickens, selling eggs, and growing crops that fed almost an entire city. But Leo wanted more. He thought farming was too small, too slow. He dreamed of becoming a powerful entrepreneur overseas. On the day of his departure, Leo boarded a small, wooden boat. At the helm was a fisherman, rowing gently, humming to himself, smiling as though he carried a secret the world had missed. Leo, ambitious and restless, couldn't help but ask, "Don't you want more? You could work harder, catch more fish, buy more boats, build a company, open restaurants, and one day, you could finally rest." The fisherman chuckled and said, "Rest? My friend, I'm already resting now." Leo was stunned. How could a man with so little believe he was already living the dream? The fisherman noticed Leo's confusion. He leaned on his oar and began to tell his story. "I wasn't always a fisherman," he said. "Once, I was like you, chasing more, always running after the next big thing. But I learned a secret. Wealth isn't about speed. It's about serving what never goes out of demand." He explained how he once took a small loan, bought land, and started with just a few chickens. It wasn't flashy, but people always needed food. Eggs, meat, crops, these were not luxuries. They were life itself. Day by day, he continued, my chickens laid eggs. An egg sold today paid for feed tomorrow. Chicks hatched, crops grew, and soon I had more than I started with. I wasn't gambling on chance. I was multiplying my assets, season after season. I didn't need one big win. I had 1,000 small wins, and together they became wealth. Leo listened, fascinated. He realized this was exactly how his own father built their farm. Not through shortcuts, but consistency. Not through one big strike of gold, but through steady harvests. The fisherman paused and looked Leo in the eye. "The world celebrates the miner," he said, "the person who digs endlessly for that one lucky strike of gold. But what happens when the gold runs out? I chose to be a farmer. I cultivate, I plant, I nurture, I trust the seasons. My wealth multiplies, not disappears. The miner dreams of one day. The farmer builds for every day." Leo glanced at his fine suit, suddenly realizing it was just a costume for his ambition. He thought of his father, and how he dismissed the farm as too simple. Now he understood the simplicity was the wisdom. The fisherman smiled again. True wealth is freedom. Freedom to rest, to breathe, to live today, not just someday. And now, my friend, the story comes back to you. Are you chasing life like a miner, digging endlessly for one jackpot, exhausted, waiting for your one day? Or are you living like a farmer, patiently building systems, nurturing growth, and multiplying what matters? The fisherman's secret isn't about fish or farms. It's about balance, knowing when to build for tomorrow and when to enjoy today. So, let me ask you, are you a miner or a farmer? Drop your answer in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else. This is Wisdom That Works. If this story gave you a new perspective, share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe for more timeless lessons that can change your life.